Hey, what's up, guys? I just thought I'd give a quick movie review for the Fantastic Four reboot that just came out. I managed to keep kind of quiet about it just because I wanted to give my full opinion and my full judgment on it until after I saw the film. Pretty much from the very beginning, everybody's been voicing their opinion on it. Some people have some educated opinions. Others are very idiotic, very stupid. So I didn't want to have any part of those conversations at all anyway. Now that the movie is released, I am lifting my personal embargo and giving my thoughts. I'm going to be completely honest. I've actually been secretly rooting for this movie. Just like pretty much how I root for any other superhero movie. Even the ones that are not so great. But then something really surprising happened. The film was really and truly not great. For the most part, I saw some things there that felt like there were some good intentions going on. But in the end, it just didn't deliver at all. One of the things that I really did like was that they pulled the origin story from the Ultimate Fantastic Four comics, though it was kind of shortened in all the wrong places. I felt like maybe they could have cut some scenes out in order to put some more personal scenes in there, so that way we can see the character development a little bit more, and that way we can care about them. And I think that was one of the main problems. I just didn't care. I didn't care about them at all. I didn't care about any of the characters. And it's a shame, too, because all the actors involved, they're all great. I mean, I love each and every one of them and all the stuff that they've done. They're nothing short of fantastic. But in this film, they were just not utilized properly at all. Felt like they tried to set up the film a little too much, and it ended up running too long. Way too long. It was about like 40 minutes in, and they were still without powers. That's kind of ridiculous considering that the film is probably about like an hour and a half. The one thing that I do applaud, though, is the way that they gain the powers. You know, it's not the typical way that we've always seen. It's a little bit more gruesome, and me being an adult, I dug that a lot more. But then something happened. You know, because right after they gain their powers, you know, you see everybody freaking out, and then suddenly, screen goes black. And then 1 year later, I'm like, what the... Really? Like, you missed a big opportunity there. There was a lot of story that could have been told. You know, you see a lot of other superhero movies where they have that adjustment period. And I felt like they really missed out on that. That's kind of almost one of the most fun parts of a superhero movie, is that adjustment period of them adjusting to their powers. And we got none of that. You know, maybe something like that would have actually made me care about them a little bit more. Another thing was the reworking of Doctor Doom. You know, character-wise, he was fine. I didn't mind him being so different. You know, having him actually be smarter than Reed Richards. That was okay. I didn't mind that at all. But when he became Doom, they should have just kept the more traditional look. I mean, basically, they made him look like an android with just little beady eyes. You know, those eyes just really bothered me like a lot. The way that he gained his look was fine to me. I thought that was actually a smart way to go. They could have done something different with the face, though. It just looked too smooth. He looked like a mannequin for the most part. You know, I wish something else would have been done. I don't know, maybe having him like forge the mask out of metal or something like that anyway. That would have been cooler. And then the final act of the film, that's usually where we see this big extravagant fight scene and all that. We saw a fight scene. It wasn't as extravagant as I thought it was going to be. To me, it felt really short and condensed, which was really disappointing. There was nothing there that made me say, wow, this is awesome. I felt like just in the end, you know, it just really... It had a lot of potential, just didn't get to that point though, and it's very disappointing because I really had high hopes for this film. And if anybody out there is really looking for an entertaining Fantastic Four movie, you might as well just go back to the previous two, with Jessica Alba and all that. At least to me, those were entertaining. You know, those were the kind of superhero movies that I didn't mind. If you haven't seen it already, just skip it. Don't even go watch it. Wait till it comes out on Redbox or something like that. So at least that way you can say that you spent $1 on a shitty movie. My hope for this franchise is that in the end, if they decide to do a sequel, fine. At least make it like a reboot sequel to where they kind of try to fix things that they know that they screwed up on. So if you dug this review, then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we got a lot of videos coming. You don't want to miss them. And in the end, I really want to know what you guys thought. Have you seen Fantastic Four? What did you think about it? What did you like? What did you hate? What did you wish that they would have done differently? Let me know in the comments below and we'll discuss it there. And thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.